just check that everything is in order, sound, everything. We are recording. Let's see. Okay, I'll give the links. So if you want to copy what I'm doing, you have the possibility to do so. Let's go. We are using this broker for Forex and this broker for binary option. We'll wait 1 minute before we get started to let people have the possibility to 1 minute and we get started. I think we start now. It's a recording also, so people have the possibility to go back and see it. So for learning purposes, you have that possibility. Today is a Friday, so typically I do not like to do day trading, so I think we'll look more into swing trading. The difference between day trading and swing trading is day trading, the trades we open, we typically close in a few hours. Swing trading, they're open through a few days. So as we are in a Friday, swing trading make more sense today. So we will look more on swing trading today. Okay, so as always, we start with euro against dollar, as is the most traded pair. We go up to 1 day. Okay, so we can see that we are in some type of resistance zone right now. Not the strong one you see with the yellow line up here, but by the way, it's a resistance zone. Let's take down to 4 hours. So here we can see that here we can see clear again that we have some type of resistance zone up here. That mostly we had one break, a fake out, and we go directly down again. So here we have a trade right away. How nice is that? We take a trade here, we put a stop loss just above these spikes, and our take profit all the way down. We're going all the way down there. So it's, if you lose $1 on this trade, you'll make $2.59 on the take profit. So this was no need to, we have been following this pair for a while. We can see that we did break the trend line also, so it's a perfect trade in that way also. So let's take EUR USD swing trade. Let's write long-term trade. Might go fast, might take a little longer. Let's see. It's a short trade. We have entry at this level. Stop loss. And we take profit on this level. There. Yeah, that's our first trade for the day. So if there are any questions going forward, I check back like every 10 minutes or so. So just write your questions down here. So if you see this recording, you come to my session in the future, you just make sure that you can just put your questions and I will see them. I always go back and see all questions. So now let's see more here. So I will see this is a very good trade. We can see we have the trend line all the way up here. It's a short-term trend line. In the long term, we are bearish on euro against dollar. I'm expecting us to go below this level down here, but for this trade, I say this is a very good trade. So you can see this might be Monday next week, maybe. We either hit our stop loss or take profit. Hopefully take profit, of course. So that's our first trade. That was super fast, by the way. Let's take a look at gold. Okay, here you can see we did take a trade last session. Do you see? We are deep in the money. So congratulations for the ones that did take this trade. You can close part of your trades right now. This trade is still valid. I'm not looking for more trades here. So if you're in this trade, you can close half of your trade and put your stop loss at entry. So you can take some profit here now. So yeah, close some of your trade right now. I'm expecting us to hit take profit, but if you feel for it, you can close part of your trade now. So a very nice trade we did here in the last session. And you see, we never, we entered a trade around here. We did go a little in the red area, and you see, we basically never did see a minus on this trade. I will say this trade was spot on. So congratulations for the ones that did follow my trades from the last session on gold. Okay, I'm finished my course. Yeah, crypto. I do crypto on my sessions, Miska. So you can learn crypto with me also in my sessions. When this will be released as a course, that I do not know. I'm just a teacher here, but I do crypto also. Typically last 20 to 10 minutes we have of our session because I'm live for 1 hour. So I will take some crypto 3 a week. So I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every single week. So, but later will be more days, of course, but at the current moment I'd only do 3. So let's go back and see. So yeah, gold was a good trade. We did good there, so we can actually close that one also. We are going fast now, but it's because we had some good trades from last session. But we did one trade at least. I'm happy for that. So let me see. Now let's open this one. Okay, we have had a move down here right now. Okay, let's see. Here basically we need to see what will happen. Let me see if this line, yeah. I will look for a long trade, but we need to close above So right now you get basically on the dollar against GPY. Uh, uh, Japanese yen have done just a small market move. I don't think that we will go more down. We can see on the higher time frame, of course, what's going on there. So, yeah, as we can see, just zoom out here. As you can see, yen have done badly for a very long term, and you can see we get some back, we go up, get back, we go up, came back, and go up, did go back, and we go up, go back, we go up. And I don't, to be quite frankly, I don't see us changing that course anytime soon. I'm pretty sure we will close above here when the market ends today, and we will continue up. Japanese yen is not doing so well lately. So, but right now there are no trades. We need to wait for the confirmation that we close above here. And as it's a Friday, we can't touch this one today. We can't touch it. We need to see that we close above it. We will go back to this one in Monday, and then we might take a trade for the upside. Right now, I'm not even thinking about going for a short for this one because, like I said, then we are trading against the trend. The trend is up. It's a long-term trend up, and we can even change this trend line. And let's see, if we change it, you can see we have a bigger trend line like this, and then you can see this fits that we are keeping the trend up. So yes, we are continuing up here for now. We are not going to be, you will never see me trade against the trend. Can be I can do it on day trading when we go down to 30 minutes, but then I'm trading for the short-term trend. But when you are swing trading means you have a trade open for a few days, we can't take shorts. If you start to be shorting the market against the trend, you will lose money long term. Be sure of it. And you can see right now we are respecting this, we got a more like a fake out. So for the ones, once again, I will say for the ones that have a pending trade below resistance zone or support zones, in this way a support zone, if you have a pending here, you lose money because you get an entry, you go down, you're in the profit, and then shoot up again. Because happens so many times. You can see here also, what happened here? You had this support line here, we broke it, we go down, and we go up. And you would have your stop loss taken. And never do that. Wait for proper confirmations. So if, for example, close below here, it's another case. Then we might go down at least to this line. But like I said, always wait for confirmations. Don't be this person that takes trades too early. So, like I said, with USD GPY, we are only looking for long trades. So I think a trade here in Monday, don't misunderstand this, in Monday, we might go for a trade something like this. Let's say we close around this region. We take then a stop loss just below this spike, you see, and take all the way to the upside here. And if we lose $1 on that trade, we make 4.12. That's the way to trade, because here you can see you have formed more like a M, and we might go up here and then come down to the baseline and continue up. That's what I think will happen here now. If I had a thing to see the future, that would be what I would see. So I'm pretty sure that will be a golden trade. Like I said, I perfectly take a stop loss on this trade in the future, because we never want to trade against a trend. I just lose $1, but as I have a win rate around 65%, and then you're talking about, you can see the profit. I lose $1, but then I win $4 6 out of 10 times. It's not always $4, sometimes can be 2, but my take profit is always bigger than my stop loss. So if you start to trade like that and your win rate at least is 50%, you're making money. You just need to be correct 50% of the time and you make money. So start with that from today. Just make sure your take profit is bigger. Find a strategy that works for you or copy the way I trade and you will do good with Forex. Now let's see if we have any questions. Yes, I will show more of my setups. To double your profits, I can't promise you that you will double your profits today. Today I will keep to swing trading for Forex, so I don't believe any of the trades we will do today will close today, but for sure we are going to make profits. That is something that we will do. But to double your profit, I can't promise you that. We will look into some binary option also. To do binary option, you need to make sure that you have account, of course. So once again, the accounts to use, it's these two here. So if you want to copy my binary option trades, you need to use the same broker like me, because I trade on 1 minute. So when I push the button to buy or sell, you need to do the same if you want to copy my trades. Okay? So typically when I trade a binary option, as you'll see a little later, I make lines and I tell you I will take a trade when come to that line. And when you come to the line, I push, and you need to be ready to push also if you want to copy. Okay? So yes, we will look into some binary option a little later. First, we will continue a little more with Forex, because the skills you learn with Forex, you can bring with you to binary option also, if that's what you want. Because you can use trend lines, support, resistance with binary option also. Works wherever you want to use it. In cryptocurrency also, it's the same deals. So now you can see current level on USD GPY is a level where we can buy in Monday. We will not do today because we need to wait for the confirmation. And the confirmation right now is that we need to wait that we keep above this line we have here. So if close where you are right now, we can open a trade in Monday. Okay? So this trade is not for now, it's for Monday. Okay? Because each and every bar you see here now is 1 day. So now let's take the next one. Let's take GBP USD. Okay, so let me see what we can. Let's remove some of these things from past sessions. This one for me seems quite okay. We can see that we had a trend downwards for a long. We broke the trend. Right now, before I mark it up, let's see which level that we can expect to go up to. So let's see. Yeah, I would say this level. Let's make it another color. Let's make it green. Green for money. So here we can take a long position right now. take profit up to this level there, and let's make a stop loss around there. I think it's a nice trade. We take this one. So GBP USD, we take I will give you all this also. GBP USD, long trade, entry. We take an entry there. We take a stop loss at this level. Stop loss at this level, and profit. Take profit at this level. I will come back to you after with your Bitcoin question. I'll check it. Just make sure I put up this first. Okay, now let's see. I've heard Bitcoin is going to drop to 20k, then by the end of 2000. No. We have seen Bitcoin just few weeks ago down to 18k. Okay. I don't expect us to skyrocket to 74,000 this year. Sorry to burst your bubble there, but I don't think so. What I have seen through the time with Bitcoin, that you follow a certain pattern. Okay, so typically with Bitcoin, I can open it just so while I talk about it. So if we then go, let's take. So we typically we fall back to certain levels. Okay, let's make this to 1 month. So you can see here was the past. Let's make this another color, just so it's easier for you to understand where I'm talking. See this green line I made here now? That's more or less our last bull run that was back in 2017. Okay? And if you take go back more in history, the last bull run, last bull runs, we always go down and retest the last bull run. So the last bull run was around this level right here. The one back here, and now we are retesting the last bull run we had in 2017. We don't go below the bull runs. Okay, we have done it like 4 or 5 times back in the past since Bitcoin started. Since Bitcoin was below $1, we have always followed that pattern. So now you can see we retest the last bull run and we keep it. Okay, so like I said in my last session about this, I believe that we'll play in this region here, because what is with Bitcoin is that the bear market, because you can say we have a bear market from around this level since February 2018 all the way till September 2020. So 2 years of bear market. So there will be nothing different this time around. We will be, I guess we'll be playing in this sandbox here. Maybe we take one and shoot up to around 38k. As you can see, we go up, we get a higher one, right? Maybe a little higher, and then we'll fall down and come down to this level again and play around here. So my expectations will be around 2025 we start to shoot up. And to be shooting up down, I'm expecting a Bitcoin around 200,000 for every time we have a bull market with Bitcoin. And we have done that 4 or 5 times back in the past. we get around 3 times the last bull run. So as the bull run this time around was around 69,000, I'm expecting us to see a Bitcoin around 200,000 in the next bull run. But I'm not expecting a bull run before 2025. So whoever told you that will come up to like 74,000 had no idea. That makes zero sense for me. Why we should come to a level 74,000, that does not make sense to me. I hope I'm wrong, but in some way I don't hope I'm wrong either, because I want to have good time to collect Bitcoin as you can get it for cheap. Okay, because right now it's affordable still. Okay, but when we start to come above these levels here, we start to come up to 200,000 level, Bitcoin will be too expensive. You will never own. Only if you're super rich, you will own one Bitcoin. So this is our last chance in life to collect Bitcoin. Okay, because when we skyrocket in the next bull run, the cheapest we will see a Bitcoin in the future after the next bull run up to 200,000. Then in the next bear market, we will maybe come down to around this level. Like a cheap Bitcoin in the future will be a 67,000. Okay? So this is a time to collect Bitcoin is now. We will see us playing in this area for, I hope, for 2 years, because that's basically how bear market have been in the past. Play around for 2 years. You can, if I can mark it up here for you, so you can see the bear market. I will make it 2 red lines. Okay, so let's make the 2 red lines here. That's the play area we had for 2 years in the last bear market, and the same happened 4 or 5 times back in the past here. Now this is our play area from the green line up to this yellow line here. We might shoot up one time just to make people think, wow, Bitcoin is skyrocketing, like you said, and people start to buy up here and they get panic and you fall down and they start to sell and they lose money. Don't be this person that do that. This is the area to buy Bitcoin now, keep it for the long term, and wait for the next bull market. The next bull market will be amazing. Okay? So that's basically how I see Bitcoin now. I was not planning to talk Bitcoin in the middle of the session, but as I got a question about it, it's something I'm very passionate about, is cryptocurrency. So that's how I see Bitcoin going on. I will repeat it in every session just to make sure that you understand how Bitcoin works. Okay? By the way, every bar you see here now in this chart is 1 month. Okay? Just so you understand that we are talking about years from. Happy you like it. So yeah, that's basically very fast how Bitcoin will be moving going forward. Okay, so let's go back to Forex. Let's go down to 1 day first. Okay, let's open GBP, GPY. Let's remove this one. So here you can see we got the move with our trend line. We got the move down to the baseline. So we are down to the baseline here right now. We have, I think this was the move down here also. The same we did see with the USD GPY. I believe that we can here now from all, we will look again for a long trade. Okay, so that's more a trade. Let me see if I can mark it up quite nice here. Let me see. Just Yeah, let's make that a nice green as we're looking for long trade. So as I'm expecting up to this level here, so here we could go for a sweet long trade. This will be a Monday trade, by the way. Here we take a stop loss here. The reason for that, we can even be a little more generous with the stop loss. Take it there and take it all the way up to this. Let's take it to this level here. So if we lose $1 on this trade, we gain $2.75 in the take profit. So yeah, I will look for a trade like this in Monday. We are not going to take this trade just right now because as the move is down, and yes, it's respecting, but we still need to see that we actually close. Like I said before, wait for confirmations before you start a trade. Never go in too early. So here on the daily chart, we can easily see that we are testing a very strong daily support area, and we need to see that we are holding it. So a good indication will be in Monday that we see it, okay, we close it above it, then we can enter this trade and we take it for a nice 2.75 take profit level. That's amazing. So once again, one more one we can just wait a little with. That's it. So Ethereum, yeah, I think I was quite clear here in the last session. You can see my lines and everything is already here. We just need to wait to see if we come, if in this level we are just right now, I can't trade. I either need to see that we close above this yellow line and we can hold it, we go for a nice long. But we need to see that we don't come down to these levels here. So basically these lines I made in the last session is still valid. You can see basically nothing have happened the last few days here. So we just need to be patient and wait for confirmations. Again, confirmations are key with trading cryptocurrency and with Forex. If you are this person that trade without thinking is that you, for example, open a trade here, you take okay, we're going to take a short, let's go down here because I heard in the session that we might go down here. Yeah, can be a trade, and you have a 1 to 4.6 4 trades. So you lose $1 and go down, but still it's not a confirmation. Understand? This is not valid because you're basically just guessing, because it's a guessing game you do that. Yeah, of course, it's a 50% chance that you will win, that you will go down to this level, but you also have a 50% chance that it will go up. You have no confirmations that it will go either up or down yet. So we need to wait to see that we come down here or that we come above here before we can take a trade. So always work with confirmations only. Don't be guessing, because like I said, if you take a trade now, you're basically just guessing if you're going to go up or down. Okay, makes sense for you? I hope so. So let's see if you have any questions. Let me see. Okay, the I will give the link again as I get a question about platforms. Platforms I'm using is this two. For Forex, you need a broker that have very tight spreads. The best Forex broker is the one you see right here now. For binary option, that's the broker I'm using in my videos here. We will actually start with binary option now. I'll just see the questions first. Yes, you basically just need support, resistance, and trend lines in Forex. You don't need any indicators at all. It's not, and that's not indicators. That's basically lines you put on the chart. We don't need indicators to be trading Forex, to be quite frankly with you. Do it yourself is the highest win rate and is so super easy when you start to trade with it. Just start with a small account take a little while, learn it, and you will be good at it. Do not start to use, of course, you can use some indicators, but take it slow. Some binary option. Okay, so let's log in. Have some more to drink. With binary option, we use indicators, by the way. That's another beast. Let's first find a pair that we can trade. I don't know. I don't trade this one. I can't. I just don't want to trade it. I keep to them some normal pairs. Okay. Okay, let's take dollar again. I don't like the percent today. I think it's because it's Friday. I don't typically trade Fridays, by the way. And we're moving a little sideways, a little boring. I forgot to say, you need to check investing.com. Okay, when you come to investing, register, so you have account, so it's based on your timelines. Then go to news. Okay. Then go to economic calendar, push there. And then let's see if there are any news going on. As you can see, today we had a lot of news. Okay, so see all this news. But you can see now there are no more news for us. No more news today. News, I mean, if you see 3-star news, okay? So when you see 3-star news, that means we can't touch the market. Because when it's 3 stars, you can break through support, resistance, and you get what I call a fake out. We break it and go down again, okay? So never, like GBP for example, if you're trading GBP in this area here, the market will go crazy, okay? So don't do that. Euro here also, for example, you can't. So, okay. Now let's go back here. Let's add like this. Let's add some indicators. Let's add bullish band. If I don't see trades, I will just explain the way I'm trading, okay? So we get something out of it. And we need the stochastic. That's the two I use. To make it more easy for you to see, we will change the upper and lower. We don't use the medium, we don't need that, but let's add this one and this one. We can even remove this one, we don't need it. And here we put yellow, then it's a little better. So the way I trade, I need us to be below the bullish band, stochastic below this region here. We can look for a call trade. And what we also need to see, we need to look at some type of short-term support resistance zone. We are not looking long-term here because we are in 1 minute. So for example, in this level down here, we can say, we don't have so much confirmations, but it's what we can work with right now. So then we wait. If we come down to this line here, we can take, it's a Friday, I will take a $5 trade. I'm not going to go crazy today. Yes, I have 30,000, but I typically trade with robots, by the way. I'm a little lazy that way with binary option. But let's see now, if you come down to this line here, and we are below here, we take it. Let's wait and see. For the upside, I think we can take a trade around there. Then we take a put trade, okay? So if you come down to this line here, if you're ready, we take a call. This line up here, we take a put. Let's see. So you can see the reason for this line here, you see that it's an area of, that was support here, resistance on this one, and we go out of the bulge band in the top side, and the stochastic is high, so up here will be a trade. So now we just need to wait. Will be a little waiting game, but that's the way it goes for now. You can open many windows and look at many at the same time. You just make these marks up, and so you can take trades a little more efficient than I do now. So we can see if you have any questions. Nothing. So let's go back here and see if we can get a trade. So you can see we are getting close to at least stochastic to be confirmed, but that's one out of 3 we need. Okay, so we need 3 indicators at the same time. One is not an indicator, that's a support resistance zone, but we need 3 things to take a trade with binary option. So now we go to the downside, maybe we can get a call trade. Let's see. We can also see here that we have a trend, downwards trend. Okay, so like I said, everything we use in Forex we can use with binary option also. So if I had seen that before, the probability here will be a very good trade also actually. So we could have done that. So let's see now. But you can see all the time here we have been in a downtrend. And you can see this line is staying strong. So let's, for fun, when we come up to this trend line, let's put a put trade. I strongly believe that we'll win. So we can do that also. Yeah, and then you're not following the other rules, then we're following the trend, because you can see we come up here, go down. We come up here, we go down. We come up here, we go down. We come up here, we go down. Up here, down, 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 down. So you see, we are respecting this trend line. So let's see now. Just so we get some action in this session also. So more lines you put, better view you get of where you can expect the market to go. We are getting close to our area of interest. Now we need to move this line a little more down to this region. As of the bulge band. So we get every indicator valid. We are patiently waiting for a call trade, but we need to touch the line. If we don't touch, we don't take it. It's that simple. Need a little more down. So if you're ready, you can be ready also. We need to touch the line. The line I put for the level of this one you see there. Okay. So let's see. And more we move to the right, more we sadly need to move our line also. But right now we can still take it if on this bar we go down, but don't looks like it. Let's wait and see. No. So that's basically, like I said, we don't necessarily need to take a trade in this session on a binary option. It's more so you can see the way I mark up everything. So you clearly see how the market will move. Like now, for example, it's a super high probability he will respect this line, trend line you see here. He might just come up and touch it and go down. It's amazing when you start to mark up things, how you can predict how the market will move. And right away you do that, you will be amazed to see like, wow, the market go exactly the way I thought. You will feel like it's magic almost. Because you can see now, if you are following the trend line with taking trades, you would have two, three, four, five times in a row you could have taken a trade and won every single trade. Okay, so just start to, when you come to a chart, things don't look so clear for you, but start to put up everything that I have teach you, like trend lines, support, resistance. Put up everything, and you will start to see that now, for example, we can take, now we need to be a little more low, by the way. So now the buy entry will be down here, because we need to be below the bullish band, okay? So just make sure, because the trend is downwards, okay? So you need always to move your entry. So that's basically how I trade binary option. I'm sorry I did not get any trades in today, but at least you see my thought process. Maybe you can get the trade now. Let's see. Like I said, now we need to touch this line down here for me to take a trade. No. But that's basically my way of trading binary option. Now let's go back and see if you have any questions. Yes, you can. Just set up same lines I do together with bullish band and stock. Stochastic and bullish band. Just use support, resistance, put up some trend lines and things. You will basically, you can predict how the market will move. Like I did show you, you basically know where the next bar will move. So when you start to mark up trend lines, support, resistance, and you look at the chart, suddenly it's like you can predict every single move the market will do with very high win rate. Just start to do that. You will see it's like I said, it's like magic. Because it's like we do with Forex also. Yes, it takes a long time before we see the movements, but we basically have a very high probability idea about where we're going to go next. That's why we can make profit with it. There are many Forex YouTubers and things like this that teach you completely wrong how to trade, or make it like it's not possible to trade Forex and binary option. That is more like a 50-50 chance. That is more like gambling. It's not. More you put up, you learn to, you only need to learn trend lines, support, resistance. Right away you have that in order. you basically can have a so good idea about how the market works. And yes, you will make money with it, trust me. So let's take more look at Forex, if you have something there. I want to see something completely different. Let's take silver. Silver is nice. Okay, we can see we are in a strong downtrend. But there are certain things I'll make clear. I am not able, silver is one of them by the way. Silver, gold and Bitcoin, Ethereum, I can't short it. I have a block for it. I only look for buy opportunities. So what I will look here for now, let's look for a buy opportunities. Okay, so what we do again, let's put some lines and we will get a better idea about where to enter. So let's try to see if we can get this to look a little better. So here you can see the long-term trend line down here. Okay, so if we are here in the market, we would follow. Okay, nothing happened. We will be very like here to see, okay, will we break above it? No, we did not. We go down more. Here we broke out. We got a retest. I would have entered maybe here, maybe enter one more time down here to retest the trend line. And now we can see that we are in a respected support line that you see what got retested and enter. So with gold right now, with silver right now, we do have a trade, valid trade, a trade right here. Take profit. Let's go for the area up here. So take profit up to around this level up here. Let's put a very tight stop loss around there. So if you lose $1 in this trade, you make $2.92, so almost 3 times your money. So let's take us silver long trade entry here. Okay, let's take stop loss there, stop loss on this level, and let's take profit on this level. So take profit on this level. There. There. So we have now taken 3 signals for Forex, silver, things like that. We have been looking on Bitcoin, basically how we see the market move. We did not get a binary option trade today, but at least I did show you how I trade and how you can make money with binary option today. Okay, so basically you just need to have some patience. Just don't jump into the market, because binary option is like people start to jump into the market too fast. By the way, here now you can see we broke our trend line. And another thing is, when you break the trend line like you see here, then you wait for the retest and you open on the next bar. Then in this one the probability is that you go up. So here also you cannot take, you're trading against the other rules I teach you, but it's another way of trading. Okay, so like for example here right now, I would want to take a short trade. Now put trade only on this line you see up here. So if you can come up to this level here, that will be a put trade. The reason for that is that we can see that is a very strong resistance zone. We are already high on stochastic, we are out of the bullish band, a trade will be up here. You can see at the current moment we are not out of the bullish band, so we only will take a put trade on the line you see up here. Okay, so that's basically binary option for you. We have now only 3 minutes left of our session, so from now on I will only take questions. So if you have any questions for me before we take weekend, I am now going to be live more for 2 more minutes to take any questions that you have. So Anu, if you're talking about the silver trade, you can enter now. You don't need to wait. You can take the trade now. You can take the silver trade now. You can actually take any of my trades right now, because the trades that are today, they are all long-term trades. So you can just scroll up like this and take every trade I did show here now. Of course, if you agree with them, of course. You can take any of the trades you see on my session here now, like this euro against the dollar trade you can take. You can take this GBP USD trade. All these trades are valid today because it's long-term trades. You're welcome. I will be back in Monday, same time, by the way. So then hopefully we will take some binary option trades. And of course, there are a few trades we are waiting for Forex. And we will go back to some day trading again. I do not do day trading. Day trading means it's trades you open and close more or less in the same day. In Fridays, I don't do day trading, but so we can do swing trading like you did see I did now. But when it comes to Monday, we can go back to look at smaller time frame like 15-30 minutes, and we can take that type of trades also. So make sure you come in Monday and we will do some more trading. So that's it for this session. I hope you all did enjoy it, and I see you all in Monday. There. Have a perfect weekend.